Hometown Discoveries Las Vegas is a local weekend morning show featuring the people, events, and companies that make Las Vegas the place to live, shop, work, and play. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning. We're here at Dinosaurs and Roses, an amazing nonprofit support center. If you've ever wondered the secrets to snagging the best bargains, developing a green thumb,
everybody knows the benefits of indoor houseplants, how they cleanse the air,
finding the perfect pet, qualifying for a home mortgage, curing the common cold, then you've come to the right place. Have we got some new discoveries for you here today? We're at Dinosaurs and Roses in the men's department, and soon we'll be meeting Michelle Morgan, the visionary behind this amazing nonprofit support center. Hi, Michelle. I'm so excited to be here, and you have so many things going on here at Dinosaurs and Roses. But first, I want to hear a little bit about you. What got you started here?
Well, first I have to say thank you and welcome to our fantastic shop. Well, what got me started here was realizing that Las Vegas has been so devastated. A couple of years ago, this idea came into place of what I can do for the community to give back and how I can integrate a little bit of everyone's life all together. So I decided to open up this fantastic thrift shop. And then being from New York and loving the arts and loving the art community, I decided to open up on my second level an upstairs gallery where local artists can come and display their work and be a part of our community. What is really amazing is that the community has really reached out to us and helped support us. We're a nonprofit organization and we're supported solely by the community and their donations that they bring in. And then what we do is we decided that we were going to share the love throughout the Las Vegas Valley. And what we do is we support many, many different charities. Many other thrift shops that are in Las Vegas only support one group or one organization. But we have partnered with many, many different organizations. And together, the force of all of us together is greater than the force of one.
That's great. I'm looking forward to meeting some of those nonprofits you're supporting here today. And a little later in the show, we'll be interviewing them. This is so exciting. So you've been here a while.
Yes, I have been in Las Vegas for the better part of 20 years now, and it's my home, and I would never leave and go anywhere else. I think Las Vegas is one of the greatest places, and as my shop is an eclectic mix, Vegas is an eclectic mix of people and neighborhoods and just community.
It definitely is. You know, I've been here 12 years myself and feel like this is my hometown in just that short time period. So 20 years, wow, that's great. And so what is it, how can our audience help you? What are some of the things that they can do or how can you help them?
Well, let's start with what the audience can do for us. There are three major things that we would ask of our community. Number one is take all of those things that live inside your basement, your attic, what we call the dinosaurs that live in the back of our closets, and package them up and drop them off here at the corner of Jones and Charleston, and one of our friendly staff members will come and unload your car for you. And then we'll sort through and we'll recycle it into the community. So that's the first way. The other thing the audience can do is if you love to volunteer and you have time, we have tons and tons and tons of tasks that need to be done every day that we would love to have some volunteers who are as caring and would like to give back to the community. Especially right now, we are in the process of building a beautiful library. We have literally thousands of books. So if you're a person that loves to handle books, we're asking you to please come down and help us sort our library. If you like housewares, you can work in the houseware section. If you love children's things, we have tons of children's items that need to be sorted. So again, I am asking the community to please come forth and please join our community.
You have a special day once a month, right?
Yes. I am so pleased to tell you about our second Sunday, which is obviously the second Sunday of every month. It's a wonderful day, and what's great about it is it's a family day. It's from 10 to 6, and we have face painters, we have music, we have entertainment, we have food vendors, we have amazing sales. All of our resident artists are here, along with some other crafters and other artists that come from Utah, from California, from Arizona, and they congregate, and you can have a share of basically everything from pottery to acrylics, oil, jewelry, and it's just a fabulous day to get out with the family. As the weather gets a little bit cooler, we do have some outdoor events that we like to hold, and every month it's a little bit different. It's never 2 months are never the same, so every time you come, it's going to always be a little bit different.
Well, we'll be meeting your staff soon, Michelle, and I'm very excited, and we'll browse the store, and we have a lot more to see over the next 2 days here. We'll be back with Michelle a little later in the program. In the meantime, let's meet her staff. One of the great things about Dinosaurs and Roses is Berta. She speaks Spanish, so if for our Spanish-speaking audience, come on down and Berta can talk with you.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Berta y estoy haciéndole una bienvenida a toda la comunidad hispana que puede venir a Dinosaurs and Roses. Aquí es un lugar espléndido para comprar todo lo que usted necesita bajo precios, más que todo. Les digo a todos mis amigos, amigas que pueden venir, esto es un lugar fabuloso para poder comprar todo lo que necesite para su hogar.
Gracias. And that's the only thing I know in Spanish, so come down and meet Berta. We'll be back with more from Michelle, and we'll meet a few thrift shop bargain hunters, starting with Linda Ward, our mortgage expert, with some gardening tips for us.
Hi there, today we're at Dinosaurs and Roses, and let me tell you, this is one outstanding place to shop. As you all know, I'm a certified master gardener, and this is where I come to get my plant pots. So let me show you what I've got today. I have a little succulent here, and it's actually called pork and beans. I bought this little pot here a couple weeks ago for $2. Great pot. And then also a few weeks ago, I bought this pot here at Dinosaurs and Roses. Beautiful little pot. And I've put an ivy in it for an indoor houseplant. Everybody knows the benefits of indoor houseplants, how they cleanse the air. So that is your gardening tip for the week. Make sure you have plenty of indoor houseplants to just take up all that bad air. Happy gardening!
Want more hometown discoveries? Check out our Facebook page and hit the like button. We'll be posting behind-the-scenes photos and comments that we want to share with you. Does enjoying an income stream for the rest of your life seem like an elusive dream? Then you'll want to hear from our local wealth building expert, Richard Hanseen.
Well, there's a coaching group called the Strategic Coach. It's done by Dan Sullivan. And I was a coaching student of his for 3 years. And through that process, the whole thing is trying to identify who you are and separate you or identify you as compared to everybody else. And so there'll be 50 people in a class, say they're all advisors of some kind. And when you go through the process, you'll end up defining out who you are, not who everybody else is. One of the biggest things that came up for me is, first of all, I'm a quick start, which means I'll say yes to anything, we'll figure it out later. Okay, that's one defining characteristic. And the other is compassion, and that's real high on my scoring levels, probably because of the situation my mother went through when my stepfather passed away and her financial affairs. You know, we talked a little bit about clarity, confidence, and comfort, and that is the that's what I call the process that we developed. And so we're trying to clarify for you what your financial objectives are, your goals and objectives. We're trying to develop strategies that will enable you to meet them. And if we are able to do all of that, you get to sleep at night, and that's called comfort. You know, I have a client who is a well-to-do client. And when we went through this process with her, what we came up with is that her goals and objectives are to maintain her family and live the lifestyle that she's tried to maintain, and she's also very involved in the community. So her goals and objectives are to maintain her family, stay involved in the community and be a value add to it, and do some travel and live a lifestyle that she's accustomed to. We found out that her dangers were she's spending too much money, and she needs to come to grips with the idea that a ratcheted down lifestyle for her still be a very, very, very nice lifestyle. But we cannot continue to give away the principle that we use to earn interest to take care of a lifestyle. The other thing that was very important is her health wasn't quite what she wanted. So that danger was running out of money, and our health is not good. If my health gets worse, no matter how much money I have, I'm not going to be able to enjoy that lifestyle. So as we went through that, the opportunities she has are to stay in the community, to continue to work with her physicians and her personal trainer to increase her health, increase her monetary wealth, and continue to maintain her position in the community. All of those things together give her put a smile on her face and make her very comfortable. As far as financial planning is concerned, you really need to get with someone, and you're welcome to call me. My first visit is free, to sit down and discuss the possibilities of working with someone to help you with your financial plan. I kind of view the process like dating. We have the first date and we decide if we want to go out on the second date. So it can be a little stressful in the beginning, or it can lead to something that's more valuable into the second meeting. Again, there's no charge for that. I'd love to meet anyone who's interested in protecting their financial future, and we can have a discussion with absolutely no expectations on my part.
Up next, we ask our local pharmacist about a cure for the common cold.
Well, since we're back to school, let's talk about one of the most common illness that children get, and they bring it home from school, which is a common cold. Colds are caused by an airborne virus. We contact this virus through the air by coughing and sneezing. So that's why it's very important that you instruct your children to always cover their mouth and nose with a handkerchief, a Kleenex, or even their hand, because we don't want this virus getting in the air and infecting other children. The symptoms of the common cold are typically headache, fever, a runny nose, and tightness in the chest. Since the common cold is so common, there is a lot of products available, both prescription and over-the-counter, to treat this. Now, we're going to be treating the symptoms, so you want to keep in mind one of the golden rules of medicine, and that is less is better. So what I mean by that, we only want to treat the symptoms that are present, and we want to use the medication at the lowest recommended dose to relieve these symptoms. So for the headache and the fever, you want to use something like Tylenol or ibuprofen. You should never use aspirin, because even adults can experience drug interactions with the aspirin. Children, it causes Rhine syndrome. For the runny nose, we want to treat that with a decongestant, something like Sudafed or pseudoephedrine. For the tightness in the chest, we use what we call an expectorant. Now this is going to relieve some of that mucus, keep that mucus loose, and relieve the chest. So a common expectorant is a guaifesin, which we commonly known as Robitussin. For the cough, we're going to treat that with the cough suppressant, which is dextromethorphan. Now, dextromethorphan is available in pretty much all your cough syrups and you can even find it in some cough lozenges, which are nice because if you're out in public, sometimes it's hard to dose with a cough syrup. So keep that in mind, that we're only going to treat the symptoms that are present. If these symptoms persist or get worse, then you need to consult with your physician. And after your physician evaluates you, he might decide that an antibiotic is indicated. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk some more about the common cold, the treatment, how we use vitamins, nutritional supplements to treat the common cold with. I want to remind all of you that your health is priceless. Since we're back to school, I might even give you a little pop quiz tomorrow. So you all have enjoy the rest of your day, and class is dismissed.
Linda Ward, owner of Red Rock Mortgage, has been serving Las Vegas since 1998.
Hi there. I'm Linda Ward with Red Rock Mortgage, and today we're going to talk about credit. Everybody should have credit. And we're also going to talk about some credit repair. Now, did you know that you can get your credit report free once a year just by going to www.annualcreditreport.com? It will not give you your credit scores, but you will be able to at least look at your payment history and see if there's anything negative, or you will definitely want to make sure that your payment history is positive on there. Everybody asks me about credit scores. Credit scores range anywhere from 300 points to 850. 850 is naturally the highest. That's what you want to strive for. Now, how do you make sure that your credit is good? First off, make sure you pay all your bills on time. Second, make sure that when you have a credit limit, you haven't maxed that credit limit out, or you haven't overextended past that limit. For instance, let's say you have a credit card that has a $1,000 limit on it. You want to keep that balance at about approximately $500 a month. That way, that will benefit your credit score. You've indicated to the creditors that you are not overextending yourself. What are some of the things you should look for? Number one, do not pay for somebody to help you clear up your credit. That's a scam. You should not have to pay anybody to clear up your credit. You can do it yourself. Again, there's many websites to help you with that, but if you go on the FTC.gov, the Federal Trade Commission.gov, you'll be able to get lots of tips on how to notify the credit bureaus. There are 3 of them: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And if there is a discrepancy on that credit bureau that you pull up, oh, and by the way, make sure when you access that you save it to your computer. Because otherwise, once you pull it up and you have not saved it, you've lost it. And you're allowed 1 free one a year. So let's go back to how you're going to be able to take care of any issues on your credit report. If you see a discrepancy on your credit report, make sure that you outline it, you send it to the agencies with your identification and with any letters or documents that show that you've either paid that bill off or it's not yours. They have 30 days to respond back to you, and then at that point, then either it will be adjusted or you will know where it stands on your credit report. But again, I can't emphasize it enough. Please don't pay for somebody to clear up your credit. The only way to clear up your credit is time. So if you have any other questions, just give me a call. We'll walk you through it. We'll tell you the right way to do it. Linda Ward, Red Rock Mortgage.
Later in the program, we'll share more about the hiking and biking trails in Las Vegas, get a preview of tomorrow's design challenge at Interiors by Designer Studio. We'll even introduce you to a few tail-wagging friends. Now let's see how our bargain hunters are doing here at Dinosaurs and Roses.
Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Dinosaurs and Roses.
Wow, such a greeting. Every time I come here, there's somebody smiling at me and telling me I'm welcome, which is just the best. I don't know what we're going to shop for yet.
Okay.
But I do know we're contributing because we believe strongly in this place, in all of the charities it supports, and everything, all the good work it does. So you're welcoming me, I'm welcoming you.
Well,
Greetings.
appreciate that. We
much.
thank you kindly.
You are.
Are we free to do some shopping now?
Please do. We'd appreciate that.
Okay, we're here in the women's department at the thrift store at Dinosaurs and Roses, and we're about to check in on some shoppers. Tell us what you've bought here or what you're about to buy.
They have some really great bargains. This is so cute. Going out at night, and you never know when you need an evening gown.
Those are beautiful. I love those shoes too. I heard your doctor's not going to be happy with you though.
Probably not. I'm not allowed to wear heels, but these are really cute, so you gotta love them.
Well, there's nothing like kicking off your heels and having a good time, is there? What have you got here? This looks fun.
I got some just laid back casual clothes, you know, new summer wardrobe.
Wonderful. Thanks for letting me barge in here on your shopping trip.
Found some treasures.
Oh,
Judy, what
bunch
have you-
of treasures.
Ooh,
For my
this is-
two daughters.
This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, we have 2 necklaces.
And as is always the case, I find stuff that I can never find anyplace else. This ice bucket is really not that big, but for just 2 people with a bottle of champagne chilling on the side, it's perfect. And at the price, I couldn't do it.
Absolutely.
And it's not a really sunny day today, but with my bald pate and the sun shining, this hat's going to be perfect. What do you think?
Look at you.
like it?
Oh, you look wonderful. Cute shirt for my grandson.
And because I'm the selfish one in the group, something else for myself. The collected work of Jack London. I mean, this, I don't normally talk about the prices, but for $3, it's just incredible. And look at the condition. And there's a jillion books back there, but this is the one that I selected for today. So really, once again, Erica, thank you so much.
Thank
for all
you
your
two
help.
so much. We really appreciate your
you.
business.
Up next is a preview of tomorrow's Design Challenge at Interiors by Designers Studio.
Welcome back. This is the final segment of Designers Challenge.
The coffee table, which I thought was beautiful, just with the warm tones that it has. I thought it would work beautifully with the walls. And I mixed it with a lot of different prints and textures to kind of blend in this pattern a little bit more into the rest of the room.
You've heard the saying, no pain, no gain? Well, CrossFit Las Vegas has a new slogan for us. Share the pain. Bring a friend and share the pain and the fun of a free CrossFit class at CrossFit Las Vegas, September 12th through the 14th. Up next, we're going to meet some tail wagging friends. I can't wait to show you my new buddies. We're here with Everett, who runs Foreclosed Upon Pets. And of course, we're here with Jesse and Ben Buttons. Everett, tell us a little bit about Foreclosed Upon Pets.
Well, we got started in 2008 when, at the height of the economic crisis, there was, as you're aware, there's quite a bit of foreclosure in Clark County. There's a lot of unemployment, and as a result of that, a lot of our dogs have been surrendered to the animal shelter, and sometimes irresponsibly left by their owners right in the backyards of the foreclosed homes. So we felt there was a need to provide an alternative source of rescue for the dogs and cats, and so that's how we got started. We started doing it internet-based first, and now we have probably about 50 foster homes, 100 volunteers. We have weekly adoption events, which Michelle and Dinosaurs and Roses has been nice enough to offer us free space where we can have an adoption event.
This is Saturday, and we film a little earlier than the show airs, but on Saturdays, you're down here, right?
Yes, we're down here every Saturday, and we plan on being here a very good long period of time.
So you have a lot of pets who need homes.
Oh yes, most definitely. Lots of dogs, lots of cats, and we offer the space. We're sort of coordinating other rescue groups other than foreclosed upon pets to bring their dogs too. So we have Senior Springer Spaniel Rescue, Dachshund Rescue, Beagle Rescue. A number of rescue groups come and join us every Saturday because there's so much good indoor air-conditioned space.
That's great. Well, come on down to Dinosaurs and Roses and find your new best buddy. If you're thinking about outdoor activities now that we're heading into our cooler weather months, check out the biking and hiking trails across the valley. Previously on Hometown Discoveries, you heard from Branch Whitney, local author and hiking expert.
And that's a great thing about Las Vegas. We have 3 separate hiking areas that allows us to have year-round hiking. I don't think any other city allows you to do that because we have such a difference in elevation.
We're so excited that Branch sent us an autographed copy of his book, Hiking Las Vegas. Register to win this great hiking resource at www.hometowndiscoveries.com. What's your favorite Las Vegas discovery? Follow us and tweet with us at HometownD. You're invited to meet the cast and crew of Hometown Discoveries Las Vegas. Mark your calendar for Thursday, September 27th, 6 to 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at the historic 5th Street School. Now that you know how to snag the best bargains, cultivate your green thumb, find the perfect buddy, find the right home mortgage expert, and ease your cold symptoms, you'll want to come back for more tomorrow. Yes, we have even more new discoveries just for you. What do an artist, wealth advisor, pharmacist, student, Dinosaurs and Roses have in common? They'll all be right here on Hometown Discoveries Las Vegas tomorrow at 9. Thank you for watching.